cry, and I'm happy because my dad did so much for the community. He gave the church, he gave the property to the community, and that's where St. Leo's is at. Why he gave it to them, I have no idea. I wish I could say, can I have it back? But it doesn't work that way. And I also want to say that when my father passed away, a lady called Lily's Espetia, she came to me and she said, Lucy, she said, I want you to know something, and always remember it, don't forget it. And to this day, I even tell my kids about it. She told me that there was a lot, and Lisa already talked about it, and so did Esther. And Esther, thank you very much for saying those things about my dad. It really means a lot to me. And Lily told me that a lot of families in the Colonia were, having it really rough financially, and they would go to my dad's store, and my father would give them food. I remember, I was there. I was young, but I remember. And I remember my dad saying that he was worried mainly about their kids, to be fed. And I always tell, like I said, my family the things that he did. But I do want to say a few things about Chico Renteria. When they had the other celebration 50 years ago at the Bellies Up in Solana Beach, he told me a lot of things that I didn't know because I was so young when we moved out of the Colonia. He told me that my dad used to get a big, huge white sheet and put it from the store to the bar that he had, and he used to charge 10 cents for people to go and watch Boy Roger movies. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Do you? Yeah, Chico told me that, and I didn't know that. And he also told me that my father owned a store over here somewhere by Carrizo before he bought the store where he was at across from Tajacal. I didn't know that either. But I do want to say that I'm very happy that Lisa got a hold of me, and I appreciate everything that she's done by saying about my dad, and I just want everybody to know that my dad did help out a lot of people. He really did. He was not greedy, he was not stingy. Mm-hmm. I remember when they used to have the fiestas up where the church is at now, and I remember that he used to donate the frijoles and the rice and the tortillas, and I remember Cipriana would always tell me, this is what your dad has done, this is what he's given us. And she used to make those eggs with confetti inside. We used to break them in your head. Those were the good old days. I miss those days. And then I remember when I was also very young, and me and my comadre Jeannie Espetia, we used to come up here on the hills, and we used to come down on those cardboards, and we would slide down. And I remember my mom and Lily telling us, don't go up there. Don't do it. And we won't do that. We know better. Well, we went up there and we came down, and when we came down, we bumped heads. I had a big old knot on my head. Jeannie had one on the side of her face, and we got in so much trouble because we were told not to go. Those are my memories. And then I have memories when we had goats. I think Steve mentioned that. We had goats. I think we had a pig, and I think my brother Frank had pigeons, thousands of pigeons. Oh my God, they were the nastiest things in my life. They were horrible. And then I remember that my goats were farina, buckwheat, and I think I had one stymie too. And I would always go in the store and get big bags of corn nuts because I used to love the way they used to chew. The mouth used to be all crooked and chew and chew and chew on the corn nuts. And my dad says, "Ingrata, ¿qué estás haciendo?" I go, "Nothing." And he says, why are all the cornets gone? I go, I have no idea. And then he will go in the corral where all my goats were at, and there they were. They didn't eat them all. They dropped them on the floor. So, you know. But anyway, I just want to say thank you for everybody. Like I said, talked about my dad, and it means a lot to me. And it feels good to be back at the Colonia again. My EG. I love it here.